After 2 years of training, we're finally at the regional skating competition. How does it feel, Barry?
Actually, not so good. I'm not sure I'm up for this.
What are you talking about?
What if I mess up?
You're not going to mess up. You've been practicing day and night. You have your routine down pat. Skating in front of those judges is going to be a piece of cake. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and exhale. Trust me, you're going to knock their socks off.
Do you really think so?
You bet. I have total confidence in you. You have the guts and the talent to win this competition. There's no doubt in my mind that you can do it.
Okay, I feel better. I'm psyched.
You'll be on in a few minutes. You should get your skates on. Where are your skates?
My skates? Oh no, I left them in the car. The Olympic Games are usually a celebration of the finest in athletic ability. But every so often, an Olympic athlete becomes famous not for being athletically gifted, but for not being athletically gifted. Take Eddie the Eagle Edwards, for example. Edwards was the first person to represent Great Britain in the Olympic ski jumping event. Edwards, who had only practiced the sport for 2 seasons, qualified for the 1988 Winter Olympics in Calgary simply because he was the only one who applied. Edwards was 20 pounds heavier than the next heaviest competitor and was extremely nearsighted. His glasses fogged up so badly when he skied that he couldn't see. It was no surprise that Edwards finished last in his event. However, being a spectacular failure made Edwards more famous than many Olympic winners. After the Olympics, Edwards became a media sensation, appearing on talk shows around the world. Another Olympic athlete who gained fame for his lack of skill is Eric the Eel Musambani. Musambani was a swimmer from Equatorial Guinea who participated in the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney, Australia. Musambani had only started swimming 8 months prior to the Olympics. Before he arrived at the Games, he had never even seen an Olympic-sized pool. Musambani was to compete against 2 other swimmers. Incredibly, both were disqualified for jumping into the pool before the start of the race. Eric struggled so badly to complete the 100-meter swim that some people worried that he might even be drowning. When Eric finally finished the race, the audience cheered wildly. It wasn't his time that impressed the spectators. After all, he finished a full minute behind any competitive time. It was his perseverance and determination that were so impressive.
One. Every so often, an Olympic athlete becomes famous not for being athletically gifted, but for not being athletically gifted.
2. Take Eddie the Eagle Edwards, for example.
3. Edwards was 20 pounds, 9 kilograms, heavier than the next heaviest competitor.
4. He wore his glasses even though they fogged up badly.
5. Eddie is easily the worst ski jumper that has ever competed in the Olympics.
6. Another example of an Olympic athlete who gained fame for his lack of skill is Eric the Eel Musambani.